welcome back to the Pt1 Bookworm. I am Tiffany. I'm so glad y'all found me again today. The channel's all about cozy mysteries and romance books. And today I'm doing part 1 of the February cozy mystery releases. How are we in the second month of the year? I feel like it was just last Christmas. And I don't mean like the Christmas we just had. I mean 2022. Time really does fly. Okay, maybe not literally. You know what I'm saying here. Okay, anyways, let's get back to it. I love figuring out what new books are coming out. So this is one of my favorite videos to make because I get to see what we get to read coming out. So exciting. These are all the traditionally published cozies, and let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go! As always, please remember to hit the like, subscription, and the notification bell. The notification bell is going to tell you when I put out new videos each and every week so you don't miss anything. And the subscription keeps my channel growing. Can't thank you enough for that. I'm just having so much fun. Y'all have given me just an amazing community to talk about cozies with, and I just can't thank you enough. I'm having a blast. And the like button helps us in the algorithm. Your support means a lot, and it is absolutely free to hit any of those buttons, any and all of them. So thank you for your support. All right, let's get going. The first one I'm so excited about. I am caught up and ready for this book. I try to keep caught up on this series. It's the Bake Shop series by Ellie Alexander. Book number 19 is coming out. It's called A Smoking Bun. I love that title. I love this cover. Partly because it looks wintry. I love winter cozies because that's the only way I want to experience winter is through a book. So I do enjoy the winter cozies. This series, I've talked about it a lot, but it features Jules. And Jules, in the beginning of the series, because now we're in book 19, she was on a cruise ship, working on a cruise ship as a baker with her husband. And due to personal circumstances, she decides she needs to take a break from their marriage, but also take a break from cruising and that kind of stuff. So she comes back to Ashland, Oregon, which is a real place. Always have to point that out because I think that is really cool. And she works for her family's bakery called Tort. And this series is so special to me because I just think Ellie Alexander like sprinkles a little magic on her books in terms of making you so invested in all the characters. And I feel like after going to and experiencing the Ashland Mystery Festival, which will be happening again this year in October, it really made this cozy mystery feel like real life to me. So I'm even more excited to try this one. This book releases February 20th. If you want to see some footage from the Ashland Mystery Festival, I do have a vlog of that. It was absolutely amazing. Also, you can check out Cortagonist and Spencer from Intentionally Bookish, who also did really awesome vlogs. Those two ladies are absolutely amazing. Next up, we have the Hamish Macbeth series. This is number 36 coming out. That is absolutely incredible. This is by MC Beaton. The book is going to be called Death of a Spy. This, of course, features Hamish Macbeth, a constable in Scotland. Next up, we have the Kitchen Witch series. Number 5 is coming out. This is by Lynn Cahoon. It's called 5 Furry Familiars. The main character in this is Mia. She is what did they call it? What is she called? A food witch, a cooking witch, I cannot think of what they called her. A kitchen witch. The name of the series. Okay. This takes place in Magic Springs, Idaho. It's one of the only series I know that takes place in Idaho. So if you are doing the Cozy Road Trip Challenge, this might be a good one for that. Next up is a new Amanda Flower. It's the Farm to Table series. Number 4 is coming out. It's called Crime in Cherry Pits. I like that cover. This features Shiloh, and she returns to her family's farm. She's trying to turn it organic. This takes place in Michigan, which is a very fun place for a cozy. And I think I'm caught up and ready for this. I might need to read one more before I get to it. Next up is Gosh, I cannot believe these numbers. Number 31. This is the Paradel Cafe. So number 31 is coming out. It's called Sangria and Secrets. This is by Agatha Frost. It features Julia, and Julia owns the Paradel Cafe in England. So next up, this series was originally on my 24 to start 24. I didn't end up keeping it, but only because I did keep another series by this author. That's the only reason. I am very interested in trying this. It is the Coffee and Cream Cafe Cozy Mystery Series by Lena Gregory. Number 3 is coming out. It's called Double Scoop of Murder. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this features Danica, and Danica is a malt shop owner in Long Island, New York. I cannot wait. A malt shop sounds like such a fun place for a cozy. It sounds very dinery, and it sounds like old school dinery, so I'm so excited for it. Next up, I think I'm caught up and ready for this one. This is a very popular series. I'm very excited to see a new book coming out. It is the Library Lover series by Jen McKinley. Number 14, yes, I am ready for it because I did read number 3. Okay, number 14 is Fatal First Edition. So this features Lindsay, and Lindsay is the library director in a small town in Connecticut. This is another one that has a great cast of characters. I love her love interest. I love some of the people at the library. It was a gradual love, if you know what I mean. The Lemon, if you've read the series, you know, you get very invested in these characters. Jim McKinley is another one that does an amazing job of making you just love everybody and wanting to be caught up in their lives as part of the story. And I can't wait to read number 14. Next up is number 10. I didn't realize this series had gone on as long as it had. I mean, I didn't realize it was as far as it is already. I felt like I didn't know that. Okay, so number 10 is coming out. It's the Irish Village Cozy Mystery Series. Number 10 is called Murder at an Irish Chipper. Ooh, that. This is by Carleen O'Connor. This features Siobhan, who is the owner of Naomi's Bistro with her 5 siblings in County Cork, Ireland. I've heard such good things about this series, and who doesn't want an Ireland cozy? I do. This comes out February 20th. I'm so sorry. I have been forgetting to tell you the dates. Next up, we have the Second Chance Cat series. Number 11 is coming out. Fur Lover Money. Oh my gosh. This comes out February 6th. This is by Sophie Ryan. It says, Sarah Grayson, owner of Second Chance Secondhand Shop, and Elvis, her stray cat. This takes place in Maine. Oh my goodness. This is another wildly popular series, especially for, of course, our animal-loving cozies. Our cozy lovers of animal books. I said that all wrong. You know what I mean? Next up, I am so excited. I have been seeing this series been releasing like mad. It's the Perfectly Proper Paranormal Museum. I've read through either books 5 or book 6, and I really enjoy this series. You know, I'm not a huge paranormal fan, but this one is just really fun. And I can handle paranormal in certain ways, and when they're just lightly sprinkled. That's what I like to call paranormal light. So the Perfectly Proper Paranormal Museum fits that for me. This is by Kirsten Weiss. Number 10 is coming out. It's called The Cannoli Caper. So this features Maddie, and Maddie got roped into managing the local paranormal museum, and it is just really, really fun. I did not think I would like this series as much as I do. It's really enjoyable. This next one, I didn't realize how far I was behind in this series. I think I'm around book 8, and book 18 is coming out. So what I'm trying to say is I should have put this on my SAS list. Maybe this will be one that I slide into one of those other places, which I can already do. Look, this is on my SAS list right here. Officially, it's on my SAS list. It is the Mystery with Recipes. I always call it the Catering Series. This is by Isis Crawford. I always call it the Catering Series because Each book is named that, like a catered Valentine's Day, a catered St. Patrick's Day. You get the idea, blah, blah, blah. This one is called A Catered Quilting Bee. Again, number 18. This features sisters. Their names are Bernie and Libby. And they own a Little Taste of Heaven, which is like a bakery and catering place in New York. It has their father involved in this. I really, really enjoyed this. It comes out February 20th. It's officially on my SAS list, so you might hear more about it soon. Next up is number 3 in the Beach Reads Cozy Mystery series called A Killer Romance. This is by Maggie Blackburn. So this one, I read the first book in. This one is set in North Carolina. I'm going to read you the synopsis of this series. It says, Summer's career as a Shakespeare professor hangs by a bookbinder's thread. Academic life at her Virginia University is a viper's pit. So Summer spends her summer in England researching a scholarly paper that with any luck will finally get her published, impress the dean, and save her job. But her English ideal ends when her mother, Hildy, dies from an apparent heart attack. Returning to North Carolina for the funeral, Summer is impatient to settle the estate, sell her mom's embarrassingly romance-themed bookstore, Beach Reads, and go home. This new one comes out February 6th. Like I said, I read the first one. That I love book cozies. I love bookstore cozies. This series wasn't for me just for personal reasons. But again, if you like bookstore cozies, if you like beachy type of areas, check this series out. Number 3 is coming out February 6th. Next up is one of my favorite things. It's a new series. New series. New series alert! I haven't done that in so long. That felt really good. This is the Lucky Pie Cozy Mystery series. It's going to be by Gretchen Rue. Number 1 is called A Pie to Die For. This says it's set in Michigan. It features Estee March, who runs the family-owned Lucky Pie Diner on Split Pine Island in northern Michigan. The pies at Lucky Pie aren't just good, they're magical. With a family recipe that grants certain customers their greatest hopes and dreams when they eat the pie. That's all I know about this series. I love new cozies. Oh my gosh. The next one is a series I really, really enjoy. I think I've read through 6. Number 8 is coming out, so I might have to read 7 soon and push it into one of the slots of my SAS so I can read number 8 because I do really enjoy this. It is the Deputy Donuts series. Number 8 is coming out, Double Grudge Donuts. This is by Ginger Bolton. This features Emily, and Emily was a 911 operator, and a personal tragedy happened, and she ends up leaving that position, and she opens up a donut shop with her father-in-law called Deputy Donut, which they have a cat called Deputy Donut. That's where the name comes through. But it's really fun because her ex-father-in-law was a retired police chief. Her husband, who's passed away, was a cop, and then she was a 911 operator. So they keep that theme. And the best part is that they have this car that it's the delivery car is one of like the really long old boxy cop cars. And, you know, they took off the strip of lights and they put a donut on it that spins. That's my favorite part because that sounds amazing. Just to note, like ice cream trucks, donut truck, just saying, or taco truck. Adults want what trucks do that play music and that we can chase down or, you know, walk to, get to. I don't know if I said, but this book comes out February 20th. Next up, I'm not sure if this is a new series, but I'm pretty sure it is. The way it was on Amazon, it was really hard to decipher, but it said it was a debut cozy. So I'm pretty sure that it's, but I don't know, maybe it's not a series. Okay, so it's called The Last Word. It's going to be right here. This is by Jerry Lewis. It says, an obituary writer finds one of her neighbors dead before her time in this debut cozy mystery, perfect for fans of Jen McKinley. It says obituary writer Winter Snow Winter Snow, oh, that's a name, is no stranger to grief, and writing obituaries for the citizens of Ridgefield, Connecticut is her way of providing comfort to those who have been in her shoes. But funerals and eulogies are meant for the dead, so when the very much alive Lacadia Arlington requests her own obituary by the end of the week, Winter's curiosity is piqued, even more so when she finds Mrs. Arlington dead soon after. Officer Kip Michaels and his relentless partner Tom Bellini make it clear that Winter is under suspicion for the death. Drafting an obituary for someone who hadn't died yet certainly looks bad. Oh my gosh, I hope it's a series. What a unique premise. That's really interesting. This book comes out February 20th. That is the last book for our traditionally published. I'm sure there's ones I missed. I look in a few different places, but it doesn't mean that I, can and do see everything. So if you know of any, please, please, please share them in the comments below. We're always looking for new cozies. Give me a big thumbs up for this video. And until next time, may all your future reads be 5 stars. Bye, everybody.